Welcome to News here on the Rising News. Now to our top story this hour, the Presidential Election Petition Court has dismissed an application seeking live broadcast of proceedings of the election petition hearings. In a unanimous ruling of the 5-member panel said allowing cameras into the courtroom for live streaming or broadcast of proceedings isn't provided for in Nigeria's laws. Now, the application was dismissed for lacking in merit as it allowed such will amount to the dramatization of the proceedings of the court. Now, the lead ruling prepared and read by the chairman of the Presidential Election Petition Court, Justice Haruna Tsammani, notes that live telecast of court proceedings is a policy matter, one that the court lacks power to put into effect, except the judiciary embraces the same. In its ruling, the court further stressed that it is being guided by the rules as procedures, adding that it only has powers, to hear and determine the petitions before it and not experiment on innovations such as televising of court proceedings.
Our Rice correspondent Godfrey Oshomoge is live at the Presidential Election Petition Court, and he joins us now for update from the proceedings. Godfrey, can you tell us what the mood has been like at the tribunal?
Yeah, good afternoon, Cynthia. Aaron. Of course, it has been a subdued day for the PDP and the Labour Party camp. Of course, there had been an expectation that perhaps the Presidential Election Petition Court could, grant their application to allow the cameras in to give some form of transparency and openness with respect to hearing on the petition faulting the outcome of the presidential election, which Bola Tinubu of the All Progressives Congress was returned elected as president of Nigeria. So basically that, of course, fell short of meeting the expectation of the court, and then they said that is not going to be allowed because the law in Nigeria as it is doesn't accommodate having cameras in our courtroom, citing the likes of the UK and India and so on and so forth, other countries where this is enforced, saying we have not gotten to that stage yet because our law doesn't provide for that. Even in countries where this is done, there are strict laws with respect to how these function. So the long-awaited ruling has been delivered today, and it's a no-no for the PDP and Labour Party with respect to having the cameras in the courtroom. One other key aspect that also came to light today is the aspect of consolidating the 3 petitions. That's of the 3 remaining petitions, that of the Allied People's Movement, the Labour Party, and that of the PDP into one. The idea behind this is to ensure there is a speedy hearing, speedy determination of the petitions. But then, of course, there are some, other, side to this, because the respondents, that's the APC, Bola Tinubu, and basically the respondents have faulted this call. They said it will put them at a disadvantage, that they wouldn't want to have all 3 petitions put together because the petitions have different prayers, different grounds for seeking cancellation of the election. So putting them together will tend to give some undue advantage to the likes of Atiku Abubakar, who only has 3 respondents. That is INEC, Atiku, and the APC. So it will give him some additional boost, which ordinarily is not due for. So they have faulted it in its entirety, said they don't want it. Whereas INEC says it has no problem with having the 3 petitions consolidated, that is into one. It will stay neutral, like it said. The counsel to INEC today said the electoral body will stay neutral to see how the hearing of the 3 petitions put together will be heard. But then for the respondents, Tinubu, the APC, and Bola, so basically they've faulted it in its entirety, said they don't want it to go through as it is. So that is just an update of what happened today at the Presidential Election Petition Court. Aaron and Cynthia.
All right, Godfrey, I want to say many thanks to you today for bringing us up to speed with the latest happening in Abuja.